Today we're going to play some Carryover Swallowblood. I really want to try out the buffs to Phoenix and Crow Mother, which I thought we'd do in the same deck. So Phoenix gained power, went back to 5, and Crow Mother became cheaper to 9 provisions. I thought we'd try them both in here, and just as an alternative to the more standard approach with Swallowblood, right? You've got your Sigvald, you've got your right to bring back the Sigvald, you got your Knut the Callous. We're not going to play the right Sigvald and Knut the Callous here. We're going to try winning round 3 instead of going really big again. Is we're going to bring back the Phoenix and the Crow Mother for carryover and try to win round 3 that way, ideally with the Care Troll Day. So that's what we're going to try and do here. Should be pretty fun. We are playing Battle Trance. Battle Trance has very good synergies here because it guarantees we can always bring back that Crow Mother round 3 with the leader. And we want to go hit that leader ideally on the Draco Turtle, bring back Crow Mother, and then click the Phoenix. That's a whole bunch of points. We're playing Mask of Ouroboros. I didn't have any of the other stratagems that really stood out to me as something we'd want to play, so I went with this one. We have the Swallowblood. Swallowblood is a really big finisher card. Oh, we are also playing the buffed Herald Houndstooth in here. I should mention that as well. He's a really big finisher card. He's also really big round 2 if you're pushing really hard round 2 because you want to win round 3 off of the Care Troll Day order and the carryover. Just very, very strong. Don't think I have to say that. Not quite as good as an Ursine Ritual because we can't spawn the one off the leader, but still good enough. We have the Portal to thin out our deck, grab our guys. We've got the Draco Turtle. With no way to revive Draco Turtle because we're not playing Right or Fukusha. You have to be careful when you drop him, but still very, very powerful card. Often comboed with Care Troll, they'll just win you stuff. The Phoenix and the Crow Mother are for carryover. We thin enough here that we don't need a Darren, I don't think, to send one of them to the graveyard, but you could try and play a Darren and send one to the graveyard early. Since there are 2 and we want their value round 2 and 3, it could be a bit awkward to get them both round 1, so I think the Darren would make sense. I just opted not to because the provisions were very tight. We then have the Artist, because Artist is cool. Artist also thins one of these guys out. I really wanted to play a second Berserk, or a second Fanatic, but we couldn't. I didn't want to take out too many Alchemies to limit the Crow Mother, so we're going with 1 and 2 Berserkers. So yeah, Artist thins 1, Portal thins 2, which means we're left with 2 4-push bronzes, which means you don't want to play 3 out of your hand during the game, because that won't work then. We then have the Decree and Totem. Totem works great to set up the Swallowblood. Totem also works great if they kill your Herald to trigger the Skulls. And it also is just pretty good to get the two Fanatics out on board. It's just 12 points if you activate them. Then we have the Crow Mother. We've got the Avlok Sage to help us find our portal early and find our Care Troll Day if we need it. You can also find the Totem for the Swallowblood round. Very useful. The Herald here, we're going to play him. He gained a power. He's more consistently able to self-damage his own guys, because at 5 he's a little harder to kill at 4. So I want to try that and try and use him to hit his own tokens. Or just set up for Swallowblood. The one Dwin Vyandra to reset the Care Troll Day. We don't really care about resetting the Totem, obviously, but you could cut... I wouldn't cut the Dwin Vyandra. I also wouldn't run a second. Yeah, I think 1 is the good number here. We have the Maxi. Maxi's for some consistency. We do thin a lot, so you might not need the Maxi. If we had 1 extra provision, I'd run Darren over this for sure, but we don't have 1 extra. But I think you can make it. Maybe if you want to cut Herald, Maxi, run Darren and a 6. I don't think it'd be second to Vyandra. I think you'd run a control card. Maybe go like Decoction or Deregere, because we only have 1 Shackle and 1 Shackle and 1 whatever it's called for control. Yeah, just 1 Shackles, not much control. I think that would be pretty good. In fact, we might actually consider doing that. Not right now, but we'll consider doing that, yeah. Because we're low on control for sure here. It's just Shackles, pretty much. We're just playing value. So then we have the Mardrums, the Mahakam Ales, the Spores. We're actually going to swap one of these to Shackles real quick. I think I did that, and then I forgot to hit save, and then I started recording. So yeah, this is what we want. We want 2 Shackles. That's why I said 2 Shackles earlier. We want 2 Shackles, Mardrum. We've got an Ale and a Spores. Ale, we don't have that much we want to unlock. It's pretty much just the Portal, or just the Draco Turtle. And maybe something get off of Portal. Like one of the Axe guys or Herald or something. But since we're not playing Sigvald, we're not playing Knut, we don't need the extra Ale, but I like having the 1. Because it is nice to boost something like a Berserker if it gets locked early or something. Then we have the Spores, we have the 2 Berserkers, we've got the Fanatic and the Terror Crew Axe Wielders. We never really tried these guys out either, so we get to try a lot of new-ish buffs in this deck, which I'm very excited about. These guys work really well as well, because you play them into Artist, they full trigger for 4 damage. Or if you play them, hit them with the Totem, you get the other 2 damage. Or you play them and Swallowblood does it. Just very good synergies. I want to try them out here. And that's the deck, so it should be pretty fun. Let's go get in some games. Alright, let's see what we've got here. This is actually the best one for Artis. We'll put that back. We don't have the Artis. We have this. This gets Carryover. Looking alright here for our hand. We don't have Carryover. This is a good card to have. Oh, there's Artis. Okay, we'll put this back too then. Some double Kuros. As long as it's not more shenanigans with Northern Realms today, we're good. So I'm a little sick of that. Actually, let's do this first to make sure we get this off of it. Yeah, we keep playing Mage and Archgriffin decks today, and I am over it. We keep winning, but they keep losing. They keep disconnecting on us, so I'm over it. Let's go Portal. We'll probably discard the Crow Mother here if we're going to play the Shackles. Let's wait till we decide on that. Okay, well, there's Control. I mean, it is double cross. It's probably just Tactics double cross. Which is not great to play against. We'll just play this then. We don't have any proactive plays unless we do. Well, he's going to get a copy of that, maybe. We'll see. Don't love that. I think we just do this here. I think we just play a Shackles, potentially. It's risky because he might have a Hefty Helga. And this really isn't the best thing to lock. You know what, let's go for Axe Crew. It's probably a better lock. Another Shupe deck. Okay. Another Shupe deck. A lot of those today. I don't want to pull Carryover out. We're actually kind of just running out of things I want to play this round. Against Shupe, we can do this, though. Against Shupe, that's fine. As we don't really... It's probably not a hefty Helga. Against Shupe, we kind of either want to... There's the Yon. Let's see. He's up. He'd go up. He needs 12 to go up. Probably play one of these. I don't want to get Carryover necessarily. That is Carryover. Do we have the cards to play round 2? We do. Actually, you know what? We'll get the Carryover and go for an aggressive round 2. I think that'll be the approach here. That will be the approach. Because we should have enough carryover between... There's Obsidian Mirror, that's pretty good. Well, actually, it's not that good. It's okay. It's down 13. Spores plays for 0. I mean, this is okay. I'd like to save it. I'd like to save that more, though. So. There might be a Ring of Favor. I've seen that be upticked a lot in these decks. So I'm going to go Shupe Stay Off on us right now. For what, Resilience? Row Effect. Alright, that's pretty good here. He's going to replay it. What do you get? That's not very good. He's going to recycle that Shupe. I want to push round 2, but we just don't have a card to play. You know what? Fine. We might have wasted Carryover. We'll see. He needs a lot of points here. That row effect wasn't very good. He's got a Alyssa at back still. Or a Seer at back, rather. No, he's got Torres. Alright, he's got it. Good old Torres getting the point slam. But it's not enough points, though. And that. Okay, that'll do it. So he's going to win this round. But he has no Shupe. He hasn't recycled the Shupe Stay Off yet. He'll probably do that round 2. We waste our Carryover, which is bad. And we don't have a good Fall Blood round because he made us play Totem. Or not Totem, Herald. So we have the Totem one, but not loving this setup. Symbionter's pretty good here, but we actually want another unit. Like, we just don't have units at the moment. I don't think we can afford to keep that. He probably just passes. No, we're gonna like an Ailer set up with some other resilience cards. Oh, I never even checked what he got the spying on. Oh yeah, he's getting carryover there. He's gonna get our Phoenix and we're not gonna get it also. Fantastic. We'll lock this. Okay. So Care Troll Day is pretty useless now. And then I think the only play here is just to get the Phoenix. Just go more carryover. The thing is here, he has used his leader, and he's used his Shupe, and his Redea, and his Artaud. That's a lot of stuff to use. And his Torres. Like, that's a lot of stuff to use. But he's got last say. He could still play the Shupe Stay Off again, potentially. So I'm not... We've both used a lot of our high-value stuff already. Okay, this is fine. Let's see. I would like to bring back the Promother before he has any graveyard interaction, because it's probably got one of Squirrel, which he wouldn't want in his hand, though. I don't see why we wouldn't just do this to start. Start like that. There's the Rune Mage. I mean, it's just a random Rune Mage at this point, though. We do have to deal with probably Nausicaa Point Slam, if he has that option. I mean, he does have the option, I should say. We've got Vial, we've got Totem, Draco Turtles. They're all pretty good. Yeah, he gets the Crow Mother back. But this is an Alchemy creator. They're all alchemies. He's probably going to copy our leader. I want to play the Berserker. I kind of don't want to give him something to copy with the Duchess Informant. I don't think we can avoid it. Want to wait as long as possible to play more units as well, so this fall blood damage doesn't hit us as much.
Your magic can't harm me. No magic can.
Go this into this, then that's the most on Fall Blood. So let's try that. The Fall Blood won't blow him up too much. There's a Duchess Informant. Figured he had one. That might get cooed. Be a pretty good coup. There's his Phoenix. I'm pretty sure we just do this Fall Blood here. I mean, that's a lot of point swing. It's a lot of point swing. I don't really want to hit all of our own guys again. Alright, there's the Henry. Let's see what RNG are we playing with today. We got an Afan, so we got a brick. What'd he get? He probably has an abduction, so he's probably going to abduct one of these. Not great. If he's got a Nausicaa Sergeant, it's really good. I don't think there's a way for him to get that out of our deck, thankfully. So if we trigger Small Blood, we take 7 damage. No, we take 6 damage. So we can transform this damage, doesn't count. What'd he get? Fukusha? Got Hemdall. Okay then. We do 5 to him, we spawn 4. It's worth it then, because of the 4 new ones. We should have waited and not lose his armor, but whatever. There's the Hemdall. Do we last say Draco Turtle or Spores? I think the Spores here is actually an okay play, because it will reset this guy. Taking a lot of damage on ourselves here. Is what we get 4 points plus this transform, so we get 6 here. We get 2 here plus the spawn 6. And we hit ourselves for 6. So we're going net neutral and we're hitting him. So I guess it is. We're going net -1 actually. We're going net. Oh, he's here. Net -2 and hitting him for 4. So it's still worth it. This last card is probably a tall punish. This is worth it, right? We're up 5. Or up 7. Yeah, it is 2 points net benefit. So his last card is probably a tall punish. It always hits something. If we boost Draco Turtle and he removes it, we still win. Like, even if he Geralts it. Right, we still win if he Geralts it. So I don't think there's a reason to avoid putting the boost on it. Because if it dies and we lose to the Geralt, we would want to put the boost somewhere else to play around it. Tall punish, but we still win. We're just checking that. GG. Svalblood doing his thing there. Each time he hits us, we're only getting 2 points, but... James 6403. Hey, look at that. I'm excited this isn't Northern Realms, because we just played 3 Northern Realms games in a row against various forms of mage decks, and all of them randomly left at some point, so I couldn't include the games in the video. So here we are. 4th game, but actually 1st game going to be in the video, because they all left like middle of round 1 or something. I guess one of them left when he clicked his Vial of Forbidden Knowledge and saw we were playing, but it's unfortunate. Actually, no, that was an Archgriffin player. That was the last one. There are 3 and then an Archgriffin after. We are playing Symbiosis. Shackle's not great against Symbiosis if it's Devotion. Non-Devotion, though, doesn't usually play the Purify. Against his deck. Okay, so we're playing some shenanigans. I was about to say, we want to go Vial on the Artist, I think, because that puts it out of removal range for most stuff in this deck. But, well, we're just really skilled off the creates today. Gotta lock that. I'm not giving him 9 points of carryover, because this round will likely go all the way to the last card. There's the Aquan. Alright, so he does have the Aquan. He commits it. Can't lock it now because we locked that, but that's fine. Because once he plays the Aquan, he's winning the round anyway. And we see this, we know it's non-devotion, which means his engine round 3 is not as dangerous. So it's fine to let him have the Aquan and win this round, as long as we just do like low tempo stuff and save our better points and better cards for later. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna play some bronzes here. Play some bronzes. Let's play this actually. We'll play this, and then we'll have to, debating if we play the Artist or not. I think we go Artist after this. Play this. And he does have the Purify, so even if we locked the Aquan, it didn't matter. Okay. I mean, we're passing next turn. Yeah. We don't have to play the Artist. He's got this round. Gets a few points of carryover. It's possible this is Shupe Symbiosis. I've seen that as well. You probably should have played a Phoenix there. But I'm a little tilted after all these games so far today. But we're going to untilt. That's for sure. Well, we just bricked our guy. Oh, no, we didn't. We don't have the portal yet. Perfect. So we'll go portal into this, into save Decree in case we need Svalblood, so we can't go for Crow Mother early. which is unfortunate, but it's okay. Quad Harvest, is that what we're playing here? That is not a card we can kill, so this card will just play for 20-something points. Unless Axe Wielder could get it. No, it's not going to happen. We could go Herald, which would potentially kill it off of his stuff. But I don't think that's very good, because we don't have much there. We just go with this guy. Then we'll go with the Artist next. Or Phoenix, depending on how aggressively he plays. But the fact they got a Whisperer there is pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Obviously, we can set up Care Troll Day to answer it, but that's so slow. Yep, here comes all the points. Yeah, please keep spawning the melee and block the Whisperer. Yeah, well, we killed one off there. Does it matter then? Not great, but what we can do is spawn the skulls in that row, so he kills them for us. Looks like a good turn here. Absorbs a lot of damage from the fog. Makes it pretty good. A lot of value there. We're gonna need our Care Troll Day here. And it is still carryover at the end of the day. Great Sword seems pretty good. It's going to die. But not if we do this. That puts it out of range. Almost out of range. Have to rebuke it here. I want him to have to play the rebuke this turn. Not be able to play in our setup card if he wants to kill it. Those two are something of an issue. Oh, this actually took the 2 damage. That's interesting. Have one guy left for the Artist. We'll have to play him here.
The strong devour the weak.
I want to make sure the fog hits this guy. The question is if we do that and he has the... It's fine. If he has the 3 damage card, it's fine. We'll just... I don't think he does. Circle of Life, I think it's called. Well, that's not great, but that's what it is. We're gonna play our Phoenix. Takes the damage. Fog, we're still behind here. That's okay, though. He can't use the melee ability on another Pond Keeper. Because his melee row is full. Elven Seer. That goes down to 3. We could deal with that if we want to. We just clash an on-board card and then play Dwimviander Reset. Do I think we need Draco Turtle? Not really, to be honest. So that's what we'll do. We'll use this. Let's clash this to preserve points in case of rebuke, because we only need the 3 damage. And then we'll do the Dwimviander Reset.
I value adventures only independent.
Like I said, we don't have to win this on even. Would like to. We don't have to. Alright, if he's playing a card here, I think we go Totem into Svalblood next.
How can I help?
There's the Rebuke, but he can't take our points off of this now. Question is actually, can we just Svalblood? Because he's so many guys. I think we Totem. The problem here is he's going to have that Sim loss, right? Sim loss with all the harvests round 3. Maybe Telinian into it too. I've seen that a bit recently. Okay, so we don't play Small Blood then. We don't have to. Instead, what we'll do is we'll get our Crow Mother. Just then. There's a chance we don't get the Small Blood, but that's okay. It's not really okay. It's only okay because this round's so short. If he's going Quad Harvest, we will need it though. But I think I just want to take the risk here for the carryover, because we don't have the carryover. The sim loss will be too much, especially off the Telinian, which is likely what's happening with his deck here. We've seen one Purify thus far. I mean, those are probably our best cards. So I'd like the Maxi as an opening. So we have an opening. So I don't think these will help too much. The only one that would help a lot is probably Spores, but we didn't get the Spores. I mean, I guess we lock that, because if we don't lock it, it'll unlock something else. Or we'd have to go Draco Turtle here. Now we do have the Draco Turtle, potentially. We can go Draco Turtle, put the Mardrome on it, then clash with it. Is that worth it? Don't think we have an alternative other than locking him here. Locking him, he probably has a second Caress. He's playing one. So I think this has to be a Draco Turtle. It's probably a Tall Punish coming for us now, but I think we need to remove that. Because if we like lock it and he gets another one off of it, it's just so bad. What I do like here is that we can kill this. The unlock is useless. This all comes down to pretty much if he has a Draco Turtle answer, which he does because he's playing down Devotion. Yeah, so he had the unlock. We want the Small Blood first here, actually, so we can get the heal off the ale, I think. We're all in on this Draco Turtle living at this point. There's the sim loss. Into what, though? Double Harvest? Alright. 10. Oh, there's no Tall Punish, then. There's no Tall Punish, unless it's in faction. There's no Heat Wave. So it's Gourd. Gourd's the last card, then. If we know Gourd is the last card, we have a shot here. Because we'll just take the extra points here. We know Gourd's the last card. Nah, it's too big. GG. Yeah, it's too big. 13. Yeah, he's got it. GG. GG. Guess we had to wait on the Small Blood there, then. Dead Mucker. Onslaught. Small Blood's gonna be pretty useless against the Pirates here, unless we force out the boosted cards round 2. The armor boosted cards round 2. So that's just something to keep in mind here. This is not a good round 1 hand, that's for sure. That makes it a little better. We're looking for Portal, or Sage, that kind of stuff. I don't think Spores is particularly useful either. This gets pinged to 4. Do I care? No.
The strong devour the weak.
We might play into the Deranged Corsair here. I'd rather put them together and make it so he has to commit something to kill them both, rather than just leaving Artis alone in a row. And we're never playing Artis after this round, because it's the only round we're going to get value. He kills the Artis for us. Interesting. This is pretty good here.
Do you think lumberjacks enjoy their work this much?
It's a funeral boat. Playing the Herald could be decent here, because he's going to have to... The pings might trigger back for him. And again, this won't be useful later. Anything that does ping damage will not be useful later. Which unfortunately does kind of go for our Svalbard, which we don't have here. So we really need to play towards winning round 1. We can force out that stuff. What are we going to move here? The Herald? It does kill him, right? Funeral boat doing its work as always. That could have been worse, for sure, actually. Definitely want this guy going. Want to avoid a melee route or ranged Corsair. Because he's already going to want to do that. Double biting Frost, okay. He's very committed to round 1 deck. Oh, we got that back, then he's going to get it back. Unless, we're going to have to totem here. There's no point in saving totem for a Svalbard turn, I think. Just because the Svalbard won't do much. We'll just do more damage to ourselves than to him. There's the Seagull. You love to see it. Love Seagull. Brings them back. He doesn't. He's got Frost. That's right. We are protecting this guy for now. I do want to make sure those Seagulls come out this round, but we don't have to do anything actively to make that happen. I want to make sure the Frost still hits this. Well, not make sure. I would like to leave that as a potential option. I want the 1 damage here in this row to hit the 1 power bear. Do this. Well, I guess the Frost hits the highest. People play Fog so much, I'm not used to seeing Frost out here, but it's fine. Right, he does kill the Phoenix. Brings those back. He's out of leaders. Is this a Renfrey deck? We already know the answer to that. It is definitely not. So he's committed a lot here then. He's committing a lot if it's not Renfrey, which it is not. So here we're looking at, we have 3 points remaining to us. We're effectively behind by 10. If we care Troll Day, this looks like a care Troll Day because it carries into round 2, or we can use it pressure round 1, and like I said, it won't be great later unless we can get this value now. Wait, Dracotor's got 6 armor, right? So what, 3 boost? That's 7? That's not bad. The only problem is it tells him what's in our hand. Okay, so here, we're going to have to do what? We have to clash. We have to clash Twinviandra. Twinviandra dies if we play her. She just goes to 0. Goes to 1, actually. Two points here. We're at 18. We clash with 5. He loses 5. That's not possible. So I think... We can do Clash into Mardrome is probably the option that we opened when Voyage round 2. I think that's the play. We open the Twin Voyager here. The character is pretty useless. If he's like armor boosted, right? But some of these cards won't be boosted. So it's the basic goal here is we're gonna reset this, probably go some of his boosted stuff, or he's gonna disconnect. So many disconnectors today. So many. But yeah, we push with Carryover there. We have the Draco Turtle combo with it. His removal likely doesn't include a good way to remove Draco Turtle. There might be a Heat Wave. But if we go tall, he'll likely have to just put damage into Draco Turtle, which makes it very, very strong. He knows we have the Draco Turtle here. And we still have options for like pulling Portal and thinning round 2, which is very good as well. But yeah, just another disconnector. Unfortunate. He must just not like his position. He is out of leaders. Like, he's out of leaders. We have ours. We have Phoenix. We have a lot of stuff going for us. Yeah, there it is. Mega Man 420? Well, alright, sure. Let me guess, you're playing some alumni that has no counter. Well, that has not no counter. That is just, if it works type of deck. We're going to need locks here. We're going to need... If he plays Leticia with... He doesn't have Crystal Skull. Also, this would be the 5th alumni game today. Alright, nice. Perfect. Playing something more interesting, hopefully. It's still probably alumni. But yeah, we played 5 alumni games today. 4 of them, the opponents disconnected before round 2 ended, so, you know, that's fun. Do we have enough for Portal? We go Portal, Artist would miss potentially. We could save this, put it back, so yeah, we can still Portal.
Do you think lumberjacks enjoy their work this much?
I do think Mantlet's an underutilized card. 2 armor is no joke. Does make a lot of our stuff fairly useless, though. Do I care about knocking us 2 armor down to 1? I want to kill this instead. And we play Phoenix and pass, probably. Kind of depends what else he's running. If this is a Siege deck with just melee opener, that's interesting.
What do you want?
Why wouldn't you take the 1 point? Doesn't make any sense. Does not make sense.
A pinprick, that's what.
We don't have access to Small Blood here.
Killed for less.
5 charges. It could be Temerian Infantry, potentially. I'm trying to think of things that would make sense for this to be his opener. You can get Totem, but no Small Blood. Thinning's good, but I don't know if it's worth that much. Make sure we play around Boiling Oil, Purify. I'm just thinking, if we go for this, you'd have to live to ping the tokens, or else we'd have to play Totem. It does play around Bombardment, though, which is a decently likely card for him to have. Let's go Maxi. Just take the scrying here. Okay, so we will not get these two this game, but we'll get these. I'll say reshuffle. I like drawing these though, so we'll just keep it as it is. No, we're just not getting Artis. We'll have Svalbard round 3, but not round 2. All right then. Go Herald. No Boiling Oil then. Ah, this deck. The Decoy Shenanigan deck. Love it. Love it. Probably doesn't do anything. But we get the heal at least. I was hoping to go on the Herald. Got 6 charges. I guess the Mantlet makes sense here if you're just trying to do the extra charges. Yeah, there they are. The Temerian Infantries are coming. That will make a lot of sense. I think we get the totems here. We'll make him fear this Fall Blood even if we don't have it. Plus he's likely to kill off the Herald this turn, as we could trigger the last skull. And our win condition is just having last say Troll Day Draco Turtle. That's our goal here. The problem is we have both of those in hand, so we have to play something high tempo here.
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
He's got a leader. Okay. I mean, Carryover doesn't work against shield, though. We take the 2 cards. I don't see a way we win this if we play another card here, because he's just going to get a free 15 points on the order here. We probably just lose round 2, because he goes reset Infantry. Did he just make another one off of it? It has to be rough. Because he's just going to all in round 2 probably, since he's got the Flotsam there. Since he's got it there. Spore is very good against what he's doing, though. There's this, then we'll draw Svalbard next round. Svalbard not going to do too much. With 6 leaders with shields, to be honest. But you never know, it could be useful. Probably not, though. Do have Phoenix for 5 points. We've got Crow Mother, so for some more. And I'll carry over to round 3, which will help. It just depends how many infantries he can make here.
You one of us or not?
Okay, the fact that we can kill that is a huge deal. So this is why I always play Ronvid in these decks, because the Ronvid comes back right away. He gets that now. He's going to get all the points off of it. That's what, 24 points? Plus the 3, so 27 points he gets this turn. Plus whatever he plays out of hand. Oh! Why wouldn't he go for it? I don't know. Alright, we got this then, I think. Potentially. Potentially have this. We've got double last say. Or not double, we have regular last say. Draco Turtle last say with the Carryover Day. Maybe he's a Heat Wave round 3. He's thinking he's playing towards. Maybe. We got Dwin Vyandra. We just keep the Dwin Vyandra. Our win condition is Draco Turtle at the end. All right. Another game that doesn't end, but we were going to win this. He's used all his stuff up. Like you go for it round 2. You have Temerian Infantry out. You have the order ready. You got 6 leaders. It's 27 points just to click those orders. Why not go for it? I don't get it. Our opponent here playing some double cross, some very potentially good cards for him to make off that double cross, so that will be something to keep in mind here. Spore is pretty decent against him if he's going to play a Assembly Engine early. Shackles is okay. We definitely want to play with this. We definitely want this to grab our stuff. Marjoram early, don't love that one. I'd like to get Artis off this Decree, then make this pretty good. Dwin Vyandra is only good if we have the Control Day, which we can get for round 2. We'll put this back. Nice, we got a carryover card. I almost put that in this deck. I almost put that in this deck. Actually, I did put that in this deck, and then I took it out because I wanted to play Axe Wielders instead. We'll make our own deck for this. We'll go Artist next. Oh, we should have played the Portal range to help Artist avoid assassination removal. Maybe we'll play Crow Mother next then instead. Let's see what we get here. Just not Reaver Scout. Anything else is fine with me. I mean, that's fine. It's an engine, but it's not the best. Let's go Crow Mother. Make sure we get that carryover. And we'll see if we need the Artis. I would really like to decree the Phoenix instead. We're going to lose this round to Evar, because they always have it, so let's play towards that carryover. Takes the Phoenix, so yes, it's going to probably be a Shupe deck. We need the Control Day here. Gets removed. I'd rather we thin the Control Day here. It's going to be about round 2. And this is definitely dying because he's got a Shupe and he's got a the opposite of Shupe. Whatever the other card is. We have Draco Turtle, so this is 7, but I'd rather just play this and not let him know we have a Draco Turtle. He's probably... well, not probably. If he's playing Shupe, this card's gone, for sure. And this looks like a Shupe deck.
I shall not repeat these mistakes.
Looks like a Shupe deck. Question is, what do we do here? Would like to be up on even. That's not the most likely thing. Let's just do this lock. Let us get ahead with Berserker next turn. If he passes, we get away with 2 bronzes. We didn't lock the this guy because we could potentially heal off of the damage depending on what he hits. We can't trigger that anyway. So this is his last turn for Evar. Let's see here. Do you care about that? I think we just try and win this round for sure here. This into Svalbard means we don't have it later. We could just save the Svalbard. He's probably going to spawn a bunch of guys. We do this into Svalbard. And if he doesn't go for it here, we can just get away with it. Save our stuff for round 2. and just play that Berserker.
What? This? Scratch.
And then we can get max value out of Small Blood by just going round 3, last say Draco Turtle still. The problem with that is we lose our Carryover Day value. Would really like to not lose my Carryover Day value. Because he's just going to go Phoenix and get Carryover. Best thing to get here would probably... Can't use Artis anymore, which is unfortunate, but... I don't think this helps much. Last say Draco Turtle Mardrum, still good. The problem is... What's the problem? He's double crossing Shupe. So he could transform the Draco Turtle. I'm gonna go... He's gonna play Phoenix. Nothing we can do about Phoenix. We could clash it. The all-in here is not very good, though. I think we've just been outplayed. We have Herald. Like, Herald into... The only win condition here is actually going to be last say Small Blood, I think. We wasted the Carryover Day, which is... bad. But I think there's no pushing here. I think it just lets him play more Resilience. And we're just going to end up with a trash hand here, I think. What else we can do? A lot of our provisions went to Carryover, and we have none of it, so that just makes everything else weaker. Yeah, there's the Raidea. He's got the Shupe as well.
The mysteries of this world, boundless they are.
Let's go with this. If he does the Shupe hand transform, we want to leave a trash card over there. And this is one of our only cards that actually gets like value early. That's fine. That's fine. We just play towards a big Small Blood, followed up by a last say Draco Turtle. He has that, he's got the double cross though. The thing with double cross is we have nothing good for him to take. Hopefully. I mean, that's not true. Draco Turtle's very good, and then whatever he gives us here could be very good.
Edna and Rosa, I must attend to their needs, their well-being.
He's gonna go for it. Looking for the Usurper. What else do we get? Ivar, Vilgefortz, Abduction. Oh, he's got Abduction, Vilgefortz. Vivian. Oh, those are brutal. Those are brutal with the Abduction. What'd he get? Tell me nothing good. What's in his... we can't see yet. He hasn't picked. I thought he finished picking. I was deciding on this, but no, he's doing this. He got some really good ones for us. What'd he get? He has a Sove. Lippy. Oh, okay. So, if he's abducting us, if he has the abduction, we're just going to get owned.
For the Empire, for the great sun!
It's pretty annoying he took our Phoenix. Give him a lot of carryover. Like, we built our deck to play towards carryover, and we got none of it in this game. The only thing we have, we still have the Crow Mother. Like, we don't have none of it, but, you know. It's not what we're looking for. No Carryover Day here, which is on us, because we tried to do a round 2 thing that didn't work. Sove Olaf. Don't see that one very much. I'm 100% sure we have to lock this infusion. Otherwise, he's getting way too many points there. It's got to be locked on the infusion. Don't see that very often either. The good news here is if he purifies it, he loses the infusion, so that's fine. But that neutralizes the Sove at least. It's pretty crazy that we had to do that. This game's getting a little out of hand. We are going to have a big Sove turn. The only downside I foresee is he's going to get a Draco Turtle off of his leader. We do have Spores for it. It's just going to be the ordering of all these cards. It's going to be a little awkward. I don't care if he gets any of these. I think this is actually the Axe Wielder turn. I just want him to minimize the amount of things he can create. That would be fine when the Sove comes down. Like, if he makes the Sove here, I want it to be absorbed. The damage to be absorbed. He's going for it. I think the best one is Draco Turtle, because he sees our hand. He still has a Shupe. He might go for that Shupe transform effect, because it could be really big here. We're also playing around the Shupe with the skulls out. Yeah, he takes the Draco Turtle. It makes a lot of sense. Anna copies our leader. It's not a... Well, it is a good leader because he's got a Draco Turtle. We have to Spores that Draco Turtle. Don't love that. Could be Ignied here. But I highly doubt it. Here's some Invocation.
I will see it done.
Sure. Seeing some passive healing. We go with Mardrome. Like, these have to be as late as possible, and this has to do the Draco Turtle after he uses his leader. So we probably have to last say the Spores, which means we'll lose our Draco Turtle, something of his, but it means we do Mardrome here. I want to make sure that goes off, because the Sove might not set it off. So he probably has Abduction. We know he has Shupe. And then there's probably Heat Wave. It's probably like Shupe, Heat Wave, Abduction. I think that wins, if that's his hand.
You will not regret this, sir.
Well, that's pretty good.
Strike first and strike hard.
Pretty good, considering he put a Torres in our deck. That's a problem. Is this the Sove turn? Kind of think it has to be. Not Sove, the Swallowblood turn. I think we lose this, though. I think we lose this. Because his Draco Turtle is going to be too much of a problem for us. So he has Shupe. He probably goes for the hand transform. Probably, which we save the Spores over here. Spores would be really good, though. So we have the Draco Turtle before we could transform it to a random card. Alright, that's fine. We're going to lose Spores, probably. I can do 4 damage. That's fine, too. He's going to kill this. That's okay. But I think we just lose to whatever's in his hand. We just don't have points here. Because we don't have a win condition. If we go Draco Turtle into this, his Draco Turtle's just bigger. So we have to do this. It has to get... He's going to answer it with Tall Punish, and we lose that way. But if we don't do this, the Spores last say, well, we don't have that. His Draco Turtle is bigger than ours, so there should be a Heat Wave or something. Abduction, Vilgefortz, GG. Yeah, he got this. We couldn't take advantage of our stuff, our build towards Carryover.
I value adventures only independent can provide.
Get owned there. Our opponent got pretty lucky with the Abduction making that Vilgefortz, though. Well, guys, that is the deck. As far as things I want to say here, I do think we need the Darren, which I mentioned at the beginning I'd want to consider. I do think we need the Darren to set up round 1 earlier, and I think we'll take Herald out. Leave Herald more towards his Golden Necker decks, which we'll probably revisit near this sometime this season. Probably not right away. And I think we can fit another 6 then. We could do second Doom Vriandra, which I don't think is great, or we could go for something like a control card. I do want another control card in here. I think that would be beneficial. I'm kind of leaning towards Artis out, Heatwave in. I think we'll lean towards that, and then we need a 6 Persian unit. We could go Duregere. Could try, yeah, I want a control unit, I think. I think I want a control unit. I mean, we could also put in like a decoction for an alchemy, then take out one of these for a second fanatic. Well, fanatic's worse with the artist. But I think we'll try this. I think we'll try this. That's triple lock, which is a bit much. It is a bit much. It is a bit much. I like the Mardrums though. Mardrum on these guys is good. On the axe wielders. I mean, we could take out the. I mean, we could just high roll for double twin Vyandra. It just doesn't have good. It's not like we're playing Mushy Truffle or something. We could also reset. So I don't want to lean in too much into 2. I think what I'd like to do is decoction. And then we need another unit. I think's what I want to do. I think I want to do this, and I think I want to do minus the ale, I think I want to try this. Maybe second fanatic, but it's worth without the artist. But I think we need the extra control here. Yeah, something like this. And actually, with a heat wave, we might not need this. This could be like a point unit at 6, like just a point slammy type card. That could work as well. Joanna could be. Wait a minute. Joanna could be fun here. Shout out to Joanna. I might try that. But anyway, guys, that's the deck. It worked out pretty well. I would say if you want to just win more, you probably go Sigvald and Knut and Symbiosis right and just hope and just like do it, because sometimes they can't kill it. Some decks just can't and they lose. So I think that's better. But this was pretty fun. I think we do definitely need the Darren. We didn't get to show off that much of the carryover potential, unfortunately. But yeah, Darren definitely goes in. Yeah, I definitely. So we'll share. I think this up. I won't share this link, but yeah, we'll go Darren for sure in here. Then bump something by 1. It could be Priest as well. Priest is all right here. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We had some fun with this one. It's nice to try stuff like this. I do think there's a place for Phoenix and Crow Mother. I'm going to keep playing this deck with Darren. But hope you guys enjoyed, had some fun watching, and we'll see you next time.